Hey, it's Tom from Moby Simulation Consulting in Rochester, New York, taking you through the project of rigging up a Volvo car seat to this sim rig. For this seat, which is a 2014 S60 seat from the passenger side, the first thing we need to do is solder a jumper over two pins on a relay, which will enable the seat switches whenever the seat has power. Next, we'll throw the board back in its case. Make sure all the switches work. And start to button things up. Now, I didn't take any video of the disassembly, but it's the opposite of what I'm showing you here. While we're buttoning everything up here, I just want to throw out some words of caution. If you're considering a project like this yourself, there are a lot of ways you could get in trouble. You could short something, you could put a wire somewhere it doesn't belong, or use the wrong gauge of wire, an incorrect or insufficient battery. You could start a fire, destroy the seat, could even trigger a side airbag. So if you're thinking of doing something like this, take a lot of time, do a lot of research, make sure you know what you're doing, or get professional help, or just stick to a manual seat. Once we've buttoned everything up, we're going to reinstall the switch assembly in the trim piece, reattach that to the seat, and then we need to get power to the seat. This is the power connector on this seat. I just attached it to my own power cable, put a loop in for strain relief and future service, and hooked it up to an XT90 connector to my battery, and then tested it out. Make sure everything works when you move the switches, and it did work perfectly. I didn't take any video of fabricating the mount, and it wouldn't do you any good unless you had exactly the same rig that I do. But if you look through this, you can pretty much figure out what I did. I use 2x4s because they're easy, at least in this iteration. Next is just putting it all together, cleaning up the wiring. I did install a circuit breaker in the wire just to be safe, and that's about it. Here's the final setup for this project. Everything works as it should. It's quite comfortable.